Here at the Dragonfly House, we offer individual therapy for both the child with active caregiver involvement and then also individual therapy for the caregiver who might be struggling with the experience of being caregiver to a child in trauma.
Abuse often changes the way that kids look at themselves. It changes the way that they look at other people. Allowing them to have a place to come in and to be vulnerable is so important. It's to really help them gain understanding of what happened. When children have been abused, they often feel like they did something wrong, like it's their fault. And so we want to adjust that narrative to help them to understand that it wasn't their fault. It's never the child's fault.
When we first get the family and the child, we want to get an accurate picture of what's occurred and what are the things that are the most bothersome for the child and the family. Trauma-focused cognitive behavioral therapy addresses the trauma and uses gradual exposure. We are confronting and addressing the trauma in very direct ways. The difference between telling it with me and telling it in a forensic interview or other places where you've had to share is that in other places they're concerned with content. I'm concerned about when this happened, what was going on in your mind, what was happening in your heart, what were you experiencing in your body. All those coping tools we learned along the way helps the child answer those questions. So when they're sharing their story, we're getting the full picture.
Ideally, we want to work with the whole family because trauma doesn't only impact the child, it impacts everybody involved.
Guilt is one of the biggest concerns. I should have known. Why wasn't I there? We've got to address that. And so here at Dragonfly House, we offer the support group. I would think that the biggest piece that a non-offending caregiver would get by participating in the support group is that I'm not alone. And the feelings and the thoughts and the experiences I've had are not just mine, but are shared by multiple people. Once they're able to share their story from a place of strength and share it with the caregiver, then at the end of our journey, then we're packing the bag for future development. What are things that we need to know as we continue this walk that might prevent something like this from occurring again? What's the future look like for you? What are the next steps? And kind of helping them move in that direction.
To help them understand that it's okay, it's just being present with somebody, sitting with them in that pain, letting them know that there are people in this world to trust, helping them learn how to trust again.